Hey man, y'all know what this is. This is Deem, and I am your host, and this is By Any Means. There go to PayPal at Deem by any means. There go to Cash App, $ Deem by any means. Y'all already know what I'm about to say. I don't care if you send 50 cents, $2, $200, $2,000. It is much appreciated. Everybody who support the channel, man. Y'all already know. I told y'all it's February. I'm coming with heat. I was chilling because I just had to gear myself up to really keep continuing to do what I do. And my channel has been growing. And it's going to grow even more in February because I got a goal to get to 1,000 by the end of this month, hopefully. So, because January was like I took off a month for the most part. But guess what, y'all? These guys are a bunch of buffoons. They want Tank Davis to give up his A side. Y'all going to really sit up here. I'm not going to do what every other YouTube channel is going to do. I'm going to call you right back out on it. Y'all are a bunch of buffoons and idiots because there is no way any boxer would not give up his advantage. I mean, would not want the advantages in fights. You got one of the biggest channels out here talking about Gervonta Davis wants all the advantages. That's what he earned. That's like everything you do when you get a promotion at a company, it comes with responsibility, but then you also get perks and advantages. Every time you level up, you gain an advantage. When you play a video game and you start going through levels, don't you get more stuff added on to you? Don't you get more perks and weapons and all types of stuff to use at the higher levels? Why would you go back to the beginner level where you started at where you had nothing? Why would I play GTA to stay at $0 and not have a car or a mansion in the game? Why would I do that? To make 35,000 people feel okay? The only people that are asking Gervonta Davis to sit up there and give up his A side is Devin Haney fans. The only people that are saying Gervonta Davis is not fighting top competition is Devin Haney fans. The only people that are out here sitting up here saying that Gervonta Davis needs to do this and do that are people that want him to do that. He don't need to do anything. Y'all guys sold 50,000 pay-per-view buys. Gervonta Davis doesn't need to do anything. But it's so funny they want Gervonta Davis to give up his A side. But when Devin Haney was negotiating with Shakur Stevenson, he was hard fast on his A side. Y'all told Shakur Stevenson he should just take wherever Devin Haney asks for. He shouldn't try to get the mandatory from the WBC. He should take the 25%. That is what y'all said. He got an opportunity. He could become undisputed. Why wouldn't he take what Dev offered in the fight? He ducked him. Okay, then. So y'all, that means that y'all idiots and buffoons understand A side and B side. So then when I tell you that the same exact thing applies to Devin when it comes to Gervonta Davis, it's like, oh my God, y'all just start getting little Tweety birds going around your head. You remember on cartoons when they knock somebody out and they get the little birds circling around their head? That's what happens to these fans then. So y'all understand it when Devin's in the A-side position, but don't understand it when Gervonta Davis is. And then y'all say something like send the offer. But let y'all tell it again. Saudi Arabia was willing to send an offer to Gervonta after y'all told me that B-sides don't send offers. Y'all told me B-side, y'all told Tank to send an offer, but then was running with that Devin Haney and his dad sent the $20 million offer and Eddie Hearn. Why would I have to send you an offer if you sent me one? You see how y'all are really idiots? Why? Let's say what y'all say is true, right? That he sent Gervonta Davis a $20 million offer, right? Because y'all was saying that, right? Then why would I have to send you an offer if you sent me one? I got quiet because I was waiting for a goddamn answer, but I know I will never get one. At the end of the day, y'all just be saying stuff to say stuff. I heard people sit up there and say that Gervonta Davis needs to fight Devin Haney to be validated. From who? Who does Gervonta Davis need to be validated from? Because Gervonta Davis is way more popular than Devin Haney, so obviously he's already validated. He's already a champion. He's already the face of boxing. How much more validated can you get? When you are the first or second biggest name in the whole sport, how much more validation do you need? If people are calling you the best, if you got Noah Inoue and Terrence Crawford saying that it's an atrocity that you are not at the top of the sport when it comes to pound for pound, besides them, then validation from who? The top two fighters in pound for pound in the world validating. Top three? Name your top 10. Name your top 10 pound for pound boxers, right? Besides Devin Haney, now give me one of them that's not validated Gervonta Davis. Give me one of them. You see how y'all just be saying stuff that makes no sense? The top guy in the sport, Terrence Bud Crawford, would be the B-side to Gervonta Davis. There's only one person in the whole sport of boxing that would be an A-side to Gervonta Davis, and guess what? They probably would be 50-50. Even though I'm just saying, hypothetically, Canelo and Gervonta Davis fight, I guarantee Gervonta Davis will get a higher percentage than anybody Canelo has ever fought ever besides Floyd Mayweather. I'll be willing to bet anything on that. We know that would never happen, but I'm just saying that's the only other guy you could compare him to. So I'm much more of a, oh yeah, and then that guy, the other face of boxing, says that Gervonta Davis is his favorite fighter. So who does he need validation from? Because there ain't a promotional company that wouldn't want him. There's not a sanctioning body that wouldn't want him holding one of their titles. Who does he need validation from? All the boxers validate him and say that he's great. Just go in your top 10 pound for pound list and then go ask them. So validation from who? I need somebody to answer me that question. Who does he need validation from? Y'all want this man to give up his A side. Why would I if I was the A side? If I have all the leverage, why would I give my leverage up? Do y'all not understand business? That's how I know y'all children, because if you was a grown man, you wouldn't be at your job and it's time to negotiate a new deal and you giving your job, you giving up the leverage of you having a perfect attendance, you being one of the top workers at the office, you bringing in more business than any other employees. Why would you give up your leverage to make more money? Would you do it? Y'all asking Gervonta Davis to do something you would never do in your real life. Would the plug, you got drug dealers out there, right? Would the plug ever give up being the plug to make the lower level guys feel better? Why would he do that? Give me a legit reason why Gervonta Davis would concede anything to Devin Haney, when even Devin Haney understands the power of being an A-side because he wasn't willing to concede anything to Shakur Stevenson. So tell me why it's okay for Devin Haney to be steadfast on what needs to happen to make a fight with Shakur Stevenson, but Gervonta Davis can't be steadfast or shouldn't be steadfast on what it should take for a guy that sold 40,000, 50,000, whatever the real number is. I know it's less than 50,000 pay-per-view buys. When you go into negotiation, the whole point of negotiation, people, is for me to get the best deal possible. Why wouldn't Gervonta Davis get the best deal possible? Could somebody please tell me what you gonna do when you become the Rougarou? Do y'all actually think if the roles was reversed, that 40 mil bill would concede anything to Gervonta Davis? Well, we actually have proof because we saw them with Shakur Stevenson. They wasn't willing to concede anything to Shakur Stevenson, who is not as big of a B-side to Devin Haney as Devin Haney is to Gervonta Davis. Y'all could keep on with the buffoonery, and I'm going to keep on making these videos. So as much, because y'all going to get tired of me talking about Devin and Bill. 40 mil Bill is what they call them. Y'all are going to get tired of me talking about Devin and Bill the same way I get tired of y'all making up narratives and lying on Gervonta Davis. Just enjoy the sport. Be real. Like who you like. Love Devin Haney. That's the part I love about y'all, that y'all actually like Devin Haney. Devin Haney is likable. You should like Devin Haney. I like Devin Haney too. I won't lie for him. I won't make him seem bigger than what he is. I won't act like he's a bigger name than Gervonta Davis and that Gervonta Davis need him. Y'all mad at me that I won't do that. Devin Haney won't do that neither. Y'all talk about why y'all be talking about money? Because Devin Haney cares about money. Y'all say, why do y'all care about pay-per-views? Because Devin Haney cares about pay-per-views. If he didn't care about pay-per-views, he wouldn't be on pay-per-view. He wouldn't be trying to get pay-per-view fights if he didn't care about it. Just a little food for thought for all the Rugaroos. Y'all know what this is, right? Deem by any means. PayPal at Deem by any means with a picture of Malcolm X. If you do not see that, that is not me. $ Deem by any means. Y'all already know on Cash App. Holla at your boy, man. We getting it done over here. February, big month. Keeping my foot on your neck because it's a short month, so we pushing out a lot of content. Y'all already know, man.